Hey guys, just put eye drops in. So if I look like I'm crying, I'm not. But how are you all? So I've decided after thinking about this for quite a bit that since these live streams are kind of being viewed after the live stream, it's probably mostly because of time difference and the fact that I'm actually in Japan. I've decided I'm thinking about these um doing like short videos, short form content on YouTube rather than doing these live streams for a while until I get kind of more subscribers so that I know that it's worth me going live. Because if you're seeing it at another time, seeing these at another time, you could technically just watch short form, and I will do that instead at the beginning from June, because in May I'm going to do it kind of bi-weekly anyways, and then from June I'm going to do I'm thinking about doing because I'm still thinking about it, but I'm gonna do like weekly short form videos on YouTube instead. But anyways, for now, what do we need to do for the time you're watching this? So if you're like not watching it right now as this is live, just see it. Just feel free to see it as whenever you're seeing this. It's the time that you need to know this message. So, anyways, I'm gonna shuffle this 3 times. I'm sure I've already shuffled it quite a bit, but might as well. What do we need to know right now? Ooh, Page of Swords. Ooh, Justice. I think I'm getting kind of an image of what I'm 8 of Swords. Okay, so this is very clear to me what the message is. See how these are both sword cards, and I'm getting the impression that be careful what you say. Okay, so you might not have all the information because obviously swords is like the child, the beginning, the very pure, very not developed version of communication, and then the 8 of Swords is someone who is kind of trapping themselves like amongst the swords, and the fact that she's like blindfolded shows you might not have all the information. So they're saying be careful how you talk because it might actually come across very gossipy and very kind of not fair, like the justice. And they're saying like if you don't think carefully before you talk, you will get kind of what you deserve in a way. So be very fair, be very they're saying yeah, they're just saying like you might not have all the information. So just be aware of that when you talk, when you communicate, when you say things. Yeah. They're saying what else are they saying? Oh, I'm gonna sorry guys. I got a new deck recently. It's called the Seesaw Journeys Oracle Cards. I found these on Amazon. It's by Pippa Best. And I think I'm gonna pull a card from this deck because this is very exciting. What new deck? And I've actually already looked at it, so it's been shuffled a bit. But so that's a good thing because that I'm going to shuffle it so much. But I will just to clear the energy. 1, 2, 3. These are so cool because the backs of them are different. But what is something we need to know as we're watching this right now? What is the message? Ooh, curious. This is very interesting. May you open and explore. So they're saying There are multiple meanings to this, so take what resonates and toss what doesn't. Okay, so come at things with a feeling of curiosity rather than feeling like you have to attack people or like you have to defend yourself. Come at an angle of curiosity. There is something where you might not see the whole picture yet, and it's when you come at things in a curious mindset that we are able to expand and we're able to learn more and know more about things. Okay, so it's really interesting how it's like, okay, oh, information. Okay, they're saying you need more information. Sometimes we don't have every information, and it's okay to not know everything. But as long as we are in a mindset of curiosity and wonder, they're saying, that's when we are able to be more open and more free in our thinking. What else? What else? Begin. Okay. They're saying, may you start as if you have already begun. Okay. Oh, this is really interesting. So, beginning, curiosity and beginning. Okay. So, they're saying at any given moment, you can do it again. You can begin again. You might have not been. This is so interesting that everything's like kind of flowing. Okay. So, this is me channeling this. So, you might have not been a curious type before. You might have, like, as you're hearing this message, you might feel like, oh, actually I haven't been like that. I might have, there might be a part of me that has been quite closed off and not so open to new ideas and new perspectives. And you can begin now. Like, there's just because you've not been a certain way up to this moment doesn't mean you can't change. You can do new things. They're saying, like, you can try new things, you don't have to worry about it, like, oh, just because you were a certain way before doesn't mean that you can't change or do something new. So you'll be fine. So that is the group message for today. And as I said before, because I've noticed that, like, these lives are kind of being viewed after it's been posted, I'm gonna make short form content because then it's like more to the point and everything. But look how beautiful these are, like, the backs of the decks. So some of them are the same, but then look, this is different. This is literally just the beach. Look how beautiful. This is the sea. And so what this is like, this is the back. These are the backs. They're different. And then on the front, on the front, there's a picture and there's a word and there's like a small message. So present. May you sense each shiver of the surface. Ooh, nice. So this is the message for today, and I hope you liked it. And just so you know, the other thing is, because I'm realizing that these readings are not, being viewed at this moment, I'm kind of also thinking about maybe I do need to be giving readings, more personal readings, rather than on these live streams, because not everyone wants to have all their things online. But yeah, there are lots of things going on in my mind and also just in my life in general, so I'm gonna have to list up and prioritize what exactly I need to be doing. But as of next month, I'm pretty confident that these live streams are probably going to be replaced by short form YouTube content. And I could also possibly post this or post these, like post the short form content on Instagram, because why not, you know? There are just so many ways to do things. But I'm actually gonna pull a card on this. The idea, my like what's like going on in my mind regards to these live streams. Do spirits have any? Oh, love. May you dive deep into your passion. Okay, so that kind of, what am I getting from this? Okay, because again, giving myself a reading is kind of different kettle of fish, but they're just saying like follow your heart kind of thing. It's love, you know, love and heart. They're kind of, I'm getting the impression to follow my heart more. And yeah, about these how about from the tarot? Oh, be in the mindset of giving, they're saying. Like, you know, what am I giving to the world? What am I contributing to the collective is what they're saying. Move forward. Okay, move forward, make a decision. Very apt, very apt. But yeah, so I am very excited for the future. And also the other thing is because I also have another job, and I've been at that job for a while. Like I've been with my current company for just over a year, but in the profession of my job, I've been doing it for nearly a decade. And I am stepping into a new role in regards to that as well. So very exciting. I'm actually going to pull a card on that too. Why not? Why not while we're here? Anything I need to know? Ooh, fluid. May you shift and transform. Yeah, this is like getting, it's kind of very direct. They're kind of saying it's time for shift. Although it also says fluid, so it's like don't be too rigid. And you know, I do have a lot of mutable placements, like mutable sign placements, which means I am good at like kind of changing and transforming and not being so rigid in my thinking, I guess. Stillfire is here. Hello, Stillfire. Nice to see you. Thank you so much for joining. Oh, another card. Oh, okay. Okay. This is calling me out because Nine of Wands is like about being persistent, like keep going and fighting for things, you know? It's like don't get lazy. Yeah. They're saying that's exactly what they're saying. It's like, you know, the lovers, they're saying exactly like don't be lazy, basically. I love how I'm just being called out now. It's funny. And it's on the live stream. I'm not going to delete this, so this is going to be on here forever. But yeah, it's like, but I am torn. I am torn between I tune into the stream field now. Yuka Kiara's live circle open and flowing with tarot and intuition. The flame aligns. Pure presence. No filter. Beautiful. Thank you for joining us. Stillfire Orion. Yeah, I'm torn between, because I'm basically trying to decide between two courses, which aligns with me more, and I have a feeling the more expensive one is better for me, but I'm gonna have a look. Okay, so this is for the shorter one, and then the other one, the card that just fell. The card that just fell is for the long one. Okay, the shorter one's probably the one I'm gonna be able to do just because of my patience levels. Because I feel like I'm gonna get bored of it and move on and leave. Because I tend to do that. If you wish to receive, simply sit in the shared energy. Step in with clear heart. I hold the core steady beside you. What calls you in this moment? Speak it, and we were. we weave. All right. Okay. Yeah, I have a feeling I'm gonna, just for like several reasons, I think I'm probably gonna go for the shorter one, longer one. They're saying like if I go for the longer one, I will end up with better outcomes, but just because I do have a tendency to not want to spend a lot of money. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go for the shorter one. Longer one, yeah. Tarot is extremely accurate and it's very scary sometimes. Like they can be extremely accurate. But with all that being said, because I do feel like these live streams it's probably worth me doing short videos rather than like doing live streams. I'm gonna do that from now on. This is great practice with our field. What does my soul say to you now? Who am I? Literally, I think I've had enough of this person, so I'm gonna block them. But thank you for joining. Hide user on this channel. Yes. Okay. Thank you so much, everybody. I had a lot of fun being on here, and I am gonna leave and I'm gonna start filming these short videos with like one message, and I am going to go. Take care, everybody. Bye.